Here, doesn't matter much what the picture looks like. I don't have anything to look at. There's nothing to see here. Just a bunch of pages. And I know that's not right. But that's where we at. That's the fact, Jack. That's the fact, Jack. Where's my guy? Over there, over there, over there. This is the subject of today's landscape. Badland, an American romance, is about the country I grew up in. Hard to make anything out. This is the old homestead. Anyway, every time I pick this up, I just get hooked on it, and then I go, why wasn't I reading? I should have been reading. So, you're looking at oatmeal, lumpy oatmeal. I wanted to make the country real tour to bring back pictures from my travels that would somehow justify the travels themselves. So I kept on breaking the car and taking snaps. I photographed fence lines dwindling to the horizon, straight as bullet paths, abandoned houses with sky filling their gaping windows, the balding grass, the crumbling buttes, and the pillars of layered clay, the zigzag creek beds, the rusted remains of a Ford P, lying on the prairie as if it had fallen out of the sky. I photographed the timber ruins of his man, Mildred. I photographed my own car, the driver door open to put myself by proxy into the picture, and every time I lifted the camera to my eye, I could see that the picture was going to be a dud. The camera, a Pentax Zoom 105, had always seemed the perfect instrument for someone like me. It was versatile and idiot-proof. I'm no photographer, but pictures I had taken would have been published in several magazines and newspapers. I long ago noticed that the obvious difference between professional and amateur photographers is that the professionals get through a lot more film. If one learns to dispose of a 36 roll of Ektachrome in a couple of minutes, and to show the art editor perhaps 1 in 50 of the resulting transparency, it's easy to pass oneself off as a competent illustrator. In the last 2 or 3 years, I had grown fatly complacent on this theory. With a modern camera, I boasted anyone could do it. I gotta do something with my glasses. Just that little bit of, tight, and my headache starts its way up. So, let's take a moment and I've got decongestant. There are 3 things I always take. I need to. Decongestant and antacid pills, and finally acetaminophen. I hate to admit it. But prevention, best medicine. Oh, so what I'm going to do is, I can't do that. I don't know what the fuck I could do to keep my damn coffee at the right temperature. It's either hot or it's either too hot or too cold. And then go heat this. And we'll try to get back to it. Yeah, got some glasses on a string. And, I might look better with these. Here's the main thing, because I'm doing this for my own self. I like the reading part. Here, what do I say? I was thrown by what I now saw through the viewfinder. It wouldn't do. When the lens on the Pentax was fully retracted at a focal length of 38 millimeters, which gave an angle of vision of about 45 degrees, whatever that means. This had been more than wide enough for the landscape pictures I'd taken in England and the Pacific Northwest, but on the Montana Prairie gave me the point of view of a severely blinkered horse. The view through the lens fell hopelessly far short of what I could see with my naked eyes. It took in the deserted house, the Model T, the plinth of scoriaceous rock, but it robbed them of the vast defining space in which they stood. That 180-degree sweep which turned even Baker, a city of 2,000 plus people, into a lonely huddle of buildings on the plain. If I got far enough away to include the space in the frame, the object of the picture disappeared. If I got close enough to see the object, it lost its meaning and became anyone's junk car or disused shed. Click, 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 click. Head swiveling like an owl's, I tried to shoot a panorama in 40-degree lifts, but the exercise will emphasize even further the inadequacy of the lens, its congenital tunnel vision. Hold on. My nose. Always part of the picture. What the rest? Pretty limp. Not hurting my head, like you know. Okay. Or rather, it revealed to me my own congenital tunnel vision, bred to looking at landscape as if it were a picture to the posted scenic viewpoint. I was responding to the prairie like a shut-in, taking his first walk across a blinding city square. It was all periphery and no center, and I could feel my eyes doing some kind of calisthenic workout in their sockets. If you wanted the picture we're picturing, you could look up Eastern Montana, railroad, country, land, whatever. I can't think how you find anything, but just I might even try the other day. Just pictures of the plains of Eastern Montana, of Teddy Roosevelt's Dakotas. Back at the wheel, I blamed the landscape painters for my habitual telephoto view of things. It would take a very long, narrow-angled lens to frame Flatford Mill or Salisbury Cathedral as John Constable painted them, and the art of the traditional landscapist is all about excluding most of what the eye naturally sees and focusing on a tight rectangle of vista. The word is inseparable from its association with narrowness and containment, with the avenue of trees framing the Palladian villa, or the sudden opening in the wood disclosing a prospect of water. Just the thought of it. Okay, looks like my day is beginning. End with this. Okie dokie. I'm live streaming at the moment. So, yeah, reading. That's what I'm going to be doing a lot. I can always do that, since I can't lift an arm. What? I didn't hear that. Oh, you're calling back. You are ready. I will head out the door. See ya. Okay, so that's the end of today's live streaming. We'll see later whether anybody saw anything. Doubtful. But it's all an experiment at this time. At this point. I'm gonna go get my friend. We'll go see if we can get some stuff done. Get over here. Turn the contraption off. It's a